See you, TMG.
Anyway, we've had a lot of basketball talk here. So to round off the podcast, let's talk about AJ.
Anthony, AJ, Joshua. People are singing his praises.
Yeah, it was quite a dominant performance, to be fair.
He's been on the surge. He's recovered. Is it? I can't remember his coach, Davidson, not Brian Davidson.
Ben Davidson.
Ben Davidson. He's looking like he's on track to win Coach of the Year. His methodical approach. They watch a lot of footage, analyze. They even. I just realized they hired a guy from YouTube who used to do a lot of fight analysis and breakdown, and he's really helped improve their staff in that regard and improve AJ's performances. And I feel, even though I have a lot of respect for what's his name, Derek James.
Derek James is still part of his camp.
Is he? He's still involved, but he's not as active.
Okay.
Because obviously, I'm sure he still gives them advice here and there, but he's from a different part of the world. And, Derek James still has to take a bit of credit for steadying the ship.
Okay.
I think he was there for the first fight and the fight against Hellenius.
Yeah, he was there for 2 years.
And now Wallin, and now obviously Francis
Ben
Ngannou.
Davidson, yeah.
But he took him apart. He shut him down. People were really, he feels like AJ's kind of saved boxing in a way. I mean, he done what he's supposed to do, and he's quieted down all the hype about, the crossover fights coming and, being able to beat. Because if Francis Ngannou was to beat AJ, or even to put a similar performance that he did against
shocking.
Fury,
No, destroyed the boxing profession.
Boxing would have been looking very funny under the light.
To be fair, I think I really want to know what happened to Fury in that Ngannou fight.
I know what happened. He overlooked him. And Fury's notorious for fighting up to his level and low to his level. Fury overlooked him and was very careless. And Fury's been knocked down quite a bit in his career.
Yeah.
I mean, most people, if Fury says you didn't, most people that don't like Fury will probably say he didn't, but Fury got careless, overlooked him, and he got caught. I mean, Ngannou's a very strong punch. He's got the hardest punch on recorded history, apparently. So, yeah.
But he made that Fury performance look so bad. Because AJ's fundamentals were so good. In that fight. He really set Ngannou up. That punch that knocked him out, he set him up. It was perfect.
Do you know how he set him up?
No, you have to explain it to me.
I watched some breakdown. He's very, very, very refined or varying his attack to head and body, changing the levels. And then he baited him into it. And eventually...
So he showed him the body.
And his feints. AJ, that's one thing he's done well since with Ben Davidson's feints.
Yeah,
because AJ never used to do feints, and changing the level wasn't that great before. I'm sure I mentioned it quite a few times. And then I believe, if I remember correctly, he baited him, and then Thingy dropped down his right hand. He went to bait him again. Right hand was there. Followed up with the AJ's own right hand. His right hand's down. Left side, right side of his face is free. Clocked him. Hit him clean.
He gave him tries though. He gave him that look. He gave him I think, was the first knockdown similar?
The first time, I believe, was a straight. Second one was one that kind of hit towards the temple.
That knocked him out, fam.
But AJ done it with a 1-2, really.
But AJ hasn't been throwing combinations for a while.
Yeah, it doesn't really have to. 1, 2, 3. That's about it. Doesn't have to.
But he gave Walden a good combination. I think when he knocked out
Counterpunched. He counterpunched him for the second knockdown as well. I think he baited him into a jab, and then when Ngannou jabbed, he came up with the right hand straight away. The reaction was good.
I was just so impressed with the confidence. I actually see AJ's confidence in the ring. It's not that doubt. It's not that he's trying to be two different people. He's not having a personality clash. He's being who he needs to be in the ring. Obviously weird after interviews because maybe it's just a weird guy. It's been weird after the interview.
Which one?
I don't know. AJ's kind of maybe he's got some type of CTE.
Against the France after the France has been weird.
Yeah, it's been a bit weird. It is what it is. It's just a bit of a weird
he's
guy.
Feeling himself. I think he thinks he's cooler and funnier than he is, and I think people have told him he's cooler and funnier than he is.
He's rich.
Because he's rich, yes man, and all the ladies love him, so they'll just tell him anything. And I think it's gone to his head. I don't think people. That's why I rate Dylan White. Dylan White's the only one that tells him you're a weirdo. But Dylan White tells him to his face. No one else seems to tell him to his face. Like,
he's a weirdo. Dylan White been telling everyone he's a weirdo though.
Yeah, but AJ seems to get. I know Eddie Hearn doesn't tell him shit.
Of course not. Telling him he's the best ever. The thing is though, AJ, there's a line, and the thing is, does he fight Usyk again? No. I think he has to.
If Usyk beats Fury twice, AJ will fight Usyk again, but that fight,
I think Usyk beats Fury once. I'm actually on the side that Usyk wins. I don't see Fury beating Usyk because I just don't believe that Fury's mind is in the right place. You can't just keep on switching it on, turning it off and switching it on, turning it off, switching it on. I just don't think you can do that.
okay, but how does Fury beat AJ? How does Usyk beat Fury?
I think just intensity, he outboxes him. He keeps up the...
For 12 rounds?
For 12 rounds.
Have you ever seen Fury being outboxed before?
I haven't seen him being outboxed before.
I mean...
But I think the intensity, Usyk keeps a pace and intensity, that'll be too much.
No.
Because think about the way Wilder actually was... I'm looking back on it, I'm reflecting it. Wilder was actually touching Fury, you know? It was touching him.
But Wilder's... Yeah, Wilder touched him a couple times, but Wilder's... Don't touch him as much as Usyk will touch him.
Mm-hmm.
But Wilder's power is crazy. Usyk doesn't have that. Now, Wilder dropped Usyk like Fury like 3-4 times across the 3 fights.
Yeah.
Usyk doesn't have that.
Okay, Usyk's not gonna knock him out. He's gonna outpunch him.
Outbox him for 12 rounds. I just don't... I've never seen Fury outboxed. I'm not saying he can't be.
Have you seen Usyk outboxed though?
But no, but I can see Fury leveraging his size.
Okay, he's gonna weigh him down.
Wear him down, leverage his size.
To be fair, the only thing is, I don't think people talk about it, but Dubois kind of fought Usyk okay.
I mean, he highlighted again that Usyk, even though it was
He
debatable,
hit him to the body. He did hurt him, actually.
even though debatable whether it's below the belt or whatever, but Usyk is before. It's really not that much known, but I'm sure Fury understand this now. That he to the body's a bit suspect.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think Dubois did some things in that fight. Even Dubois getting that far, but Dubois is just a useless guy when it comes to quitting. But you know.
So I mean, I was trying to see the people that are on the side of Fury, Usyk. They can't really explain.
I can just say this: I just don't believe you can switch it on. You can't switch it on this many times. You're not a tap. You're actually a human being.
It's true, you can only go to the well so many times.
Yeah, how many times can Fury go to the well?
Before it goes dry, it's true.
Yeah.
But I can see the picture of how Fury can beat Usyk more than Usyk can beat Fury.
Okay.
And that's my issue. And obviously the size part, I don't see how Usyk...
How did Roy Jones beat John Ruiz?
Because Johnny Ruiz was a weak heavyweight, and Roy Jones is one of the most talented fighters ever. Even if Usyk falls under that category, but Fury's not a weak heavyweight. If put it this way, if Usyk was up against someone like Danny Dubois and Danny Dubois had a belt, then by all means.
No, of course.
If it's Chisora, by all means. If it's Dylan White, by all means. He's sure. If it was AJ,
yeah, by all means.
By all means.
Yeah, twice.
If it was Wilder, I think he could beat Wilder as well.
But then, this is what I don't understand. So if you think Usyk is going to lose against Fury, because you can see this, what's to say that AJ can beat Fury?
Because AJ's got the power.
But he can't box the same way that Fury is.
But
Fury's going to show him so many different looks. I don't know if AJ can comprehend all those looks.
Yeah, but AJ, obviously, if he goes in with a certain game plan and realizes, and obviously, like Ben Davis said, utilizing what tools at the right moment.
AJ's got power of both hands. He's got boxing skills.
AJ got power of both hands, athletic, boxing skills, can set up counter punches, can set some traps, can make it into a fight. And obviously, like for example, say Usyk has to hit AJ and Fury like out of 20 times to significantly hurt him. Maybe AJ only has to hit him 10. You know, or something along them lines. And AJ, like, if like you said, if Wilder can hit Fury, why can't AJ?
That's true. AJ can.
And AJ can hit him both hands.
Both hands.
So
he's a bozo as well. I just feel like AJ will have PTSD because if he gets hit,
that's the biggest question. Because in those 4 fights he fought the last year or so, he hasn't been hit.
Yeah. So if he does actually get hit, what is the PTSD that AJ has?
I mean, Fury will hit him clean quite a few times.
Yeah, we need to see. I don't know how he responds. No one know. What did he say?
Everyone has a plan until they get
punched in the mouth. Yeah.
Punch in the mouth. Was it punch in the face? Punch in the mouth.
Yeah.
But
so that's it. I've seen Fury's plan when he gets punched in the face. But I'm just saying, I just don't see it for Fury that long. Like all this talk about quitting. How many times? You're not a tap. You're just not a tap.
All this talk about what? Retiring and stuff.
Yeah, talk about retiring, talk about this.
It worked for
just
Floyd
fighting
Money.
Chisora. It's not. There's just so many times.
It worked for Floyd Money.
Money's different though.
Well, Fury's not Floyd Money.
It's not Floyd Money because Floyd is exceptionally in shape all the time.
Dedicated. Apparently, so as you go to the club, come back.
So dedicated.
We leave the club at 3. He's running at 5. Do you know how insane that is?
He's dedicated to the club.
He didn't drink any alcohol. Do you know how insane that is?
But it's Fury. Fury's not dedicated.
You go to the club, come home at 3, and you're already running miles at 5. I don't know footballers doing that.
Yeah. So that's
Like Rashford, when you go to the club, I know he's not doing that.
He's definitely not running.
You know how insane that is?
Well, bozo.
I mean, insane dedication, supreme talent, and supreme lineage.
And then that's
thing. Why Floyd is the greatest.
Yeah, but then that's it. Do you believe that Fury can just turn it on and off? He can't.
Nah. Thing with what's his name? It's a crazy stat. I mean, I think I alluded it to before, but Floyd's punch plus minus, opponent connect and his connect. Do you know what it is? If you put an number on it.
Let's say 250.
No. As in, how many punches he gives before he takes one?
Oh, okay. I was about to say over one is good. Okay, maybe 10?
Higher.
15?
Higher.
20?
Higher.
30?
What do you say, Yoba?
You're saying higher, I'm just saying
Okay, 30.
It's between 25 and 30. Wow. Yeah, that's what I say. He's the greatest. I mean, if boxing is to hit and not get hit, after those words, you're going to find it in the boxing dictionary or lexicon, you're going to see Floyd Money Mayweather's face.
Flip when Sean Mosley conked him, man.
That's why it was so crazy when someone actually hit him clean, because it was so rare.
He conked him there, but he played well. He held, got to the end of the round, and that was it.
25 to 30.
Hey, Sean Mosley, man. I didn't put that.
Shane.
Sean. It's not Sean. I'm going to keep calling him Sean. Sean Mosley, man, what he did. He conked him.
Point. No, because flipping, which is what I want us to do shortly, because I was watching the thing about Ben Davidson where he had to describe his perfect fighter. So it's about IQ, power.
Why don't you just say Floyd?
But basically, that's what he basically did. IQ, power, defense, footwork, heart. I think that was the main five. And basically, it was Floyd for IQ, Wilder for power, defense, Floyd.
So that means Wilder's power must be respect.
Yeah, defense, Floyd. Footwork was Floyd, later replaced by Joe Lewis. And
I think Lomachenko, man.
Well, according to Ben Davidson, Lomachenko doesn't do well when he's forced backwards. So George Kambosos, you probably already fight before this comes up, but yeah, say nine. And also,
well, he said Lomachenko doesn't fight well going backwards.
Nope. And also,
maybe.
And also Hart, which he gave to Lee Wood. But at least 2 of the 3 were Floyd.
Wait, Lomachenko's footwork is crazy, man. It's crazy.
There's one category they missed out, which was speed. They should speed and chin, but I guess you can mix up chin and heart, but they should have put speed.
His footwork is crazy. Maybe he's not good for fighting back. I don't actually. To be fair, it might not be actually, but his footwork is crazy on the offense. Even Usyk's busyness and intensity is crazy. I don't think you understand. He gets more energetic as the fight goes on.
Yeah.
That's the kind of energy, intensity should be one of the things as well. But anyway, thank you for listening to the 2-man game.
I'm gonna do that next week.
As you know, look at this, a great battle between 2 co-hosts. I turn off on top because I'm Floyd, and I don't know who he is. He's Zab Judah.
Judah should be one of the greats.
What happened to him?
He was as good as Floyd.
You think he should have been one of the greats?
He should have. He had the talent to.
But he didn't have the heart.
No.
Or the intensity. Like Adrian Broner, man.
Dedication. Basically a bit better than Adrian Broner, but yeah.
Hey, Adrian Broner could have been one of the greats. He could have been.
Well, Adrian Broner's a 4-weight world champion.
But he's an ultimate bowser.
And, before we quit, before we stop, based on that, he should go to the Hall of Fame.
But his PR is not great.
4-weight world champion.
His PR is not great.
If I was to, I'll search for next week. Do you know how many guys have won belts in 4 weights?
Tell me about what Adrian Broner's done since he got the 4-weight. He hasn't been a 4-weight champion in a long time.
It's true.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And he's going to tell you about it next week.
TMG boys, Mello, JA. What about Rashford?
We're supposed to do Rashford watch, but
okay, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on all socials. That'd be the Instagram and that'd be the Twitter. Listen to us audibly. That is the Apple Podcast and the Spotify. And we are out of this one.
We're out.